2,135 showings. That's 6 showings every single day. Stacks of offers, and 73 homes sold in 2024. Some homes sold in days, others lingered for months, and some of them, well, they didn't sell at all. I'm about to reveal the real reason buyers choose one home over another from click to contract. And more importantly, how can you make sure they choose your home? If you're thinking about selling your home, I know you're asking yourself the same question I hear from many sellers. My name is George with the Closing Pros in St. Louis, and over the last 10 years, I've been helping people buy and sell real estate, people just like you right here in our community. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, how do I make sure buyers choose my home when I list? But here's the thing, in order to understand that question, we have to understand the St. Louis market. We have to ask a series of questions before we can really answer that question if buyers will choose your home or will they pick another house. There's 2 huge insights that I've learned about our market and how it affects everyone's home when they're ready to list. And number 2 is going to surprise you. So stick around and let's dive into what's really going on in our market and how you can use it to your advantage. That way buyers will click on your home when you're ready to list. Takeaway number 1, the St. Louis market defies rate expectations. Mortgage rates today are undeniably impacting affordability, but are they truly impacting home values here in St. Louis? In January of 2024, the median sales price was $235,000, and the average conventional mortgage was 6.72%. Now, with those high interest rates persisting throughout the entire year, what do you think happened? The median sales price in December jumped a staggering $45,000. That's 19% from January to December. But that's not even the whole story. Wait until you see my second takeaway, and I think it's the biggest one for home sellers here in St. Louis. Because even with affordability challenges, the St. Louis market remains very strong. Demand and other factors continue to drive the home values up here in St. Louis. But to truly understand what's happening, we have to dig into the nuances of our market. The number 1 question I wanted to know about the St. Louis market, is it seasonal? And if so, does it peak? The majority of those 2,100 showings that I mentioned, a staggering 61%, occurred between March and May of 2024. That's where we saw the most intense buyer activity. And of course, the most appreciation that happens throughout the entire year. The $45,000 jump from January to December, that's only half the story. In June, the median sales price was $318,000. So that goes back to the question I asked. Is St. Louis seasonal? And if so, when does it peak? That takes us to takeaway number 2. St. Louis is seasonal and May is the peak showing month. June for the past 3 years has been the peak month for home sales. June 2022, 285,000. 2023, 295,000. In June of last year, a huge jump to 318,000. What does that mean to you? It means timing is everything. Now, that doesn't mean you can't sell other times of the year. There are always buyers in the market, but understanding when buyer activity is at its peak is key to selling your home here in St. Louis. So forget the anytime myth that agents will tell you. In St. Louis, timing is everything. And if you want to sell for top dollar, then you need to understand seasonality and you need to leverage it when it's time to sell. So we've established that timing is important. But even if you list your home at the perfect time, there are still other factors that are going to make or break the sale. If you found this information to be useful, helpful in any way, like, share, and subscribe. Everything helps, and I reply to every comment. So if you have a question, feel free to drop a comment in the video below. In the description